You get 4 times the laughs at their stand-up shows. That's because our next guest toured the country together as the New York Kings of Comedy. So let's say good morning to Rob Stapleton, Talent Harris, and Mark Viera. Good morning to all three of you.
Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. Thank you for having us.
How we doing?
We gotta discuss that watermelon.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? You want a piece?
I grew up broke in the Bronx, but we never fried watermelon, and the things never got that bad.
Yeah, I concur. I like my watermelon. My piece is separate.
All right.
I just want to tell everybody, in New York, you could buy pizza for $1.
$1.
Okay?
It's 99 cents.
Take your chances.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Okay, no, knock it till you try it. All right, I'm going to bring this on the road. I'm going to bring it on the road. So let me talk about you guys. How long have you been performing together as the New York Kings of Comedy?
Originally, we started on my birthday, actually, in 2000, May 9th. The year was 2000. Here we are 21 years later, still back at it, going strong in the kingdom of New York.
So, you know, Talent, is there an order to who hits the stage first?
We flip a coin in meetings. We have meetings and conference calls, and we flip a coin. And each season, we come up with an array of how we're going to do it. This time around, the brother Capone is closing the stage. I usually host this time around. And we put our funky guys in the middle. Rob Stapleton and Mark Viera set fire. We try to maintain the fire so it doesn't go in another building.
Okay, so
and that's why the show is always so good, because it's like an inner competition that goes on amongst us.
Yeah, well, so,
you know, everyone wants to be a little better. We want that guy to do good, but you want to be a little better than the next guy. You know.
So who's the best?
Mark.
Mark.
Damn it.
So each of you has a take on comedy. Let's see how you would describe each other's, okay? So Mark, you're the best, right? That's what they're self-described best. How would you describe their comedy styles?
Rob Stapleton to me is like a loose wire, charged wire on stage. He is electrifying, hilarious from the second he touches the mic until the second he lets it go. Talent is more like a sniper. Talent is incredibly, he lets the audience give him what he gives them, and then he takes the rest. Capone is like, to me, in comedy, we have a term called a beast. And Capone is just a beast. He doesn't care what the audience gives him. He's going to take what he's going to take regardless. So everybody has their own unique sort of way of bringing comedy, and I think the audience sort of just experiences all four of us being at our best at any show. That's why we absolutely love to get a big audience to come out and witness it.
Did you say Rob is like barbed wire?
A live wire.
Oh, a live wire.
Yeah, a live wire, yeah. Barbed wire.
You was like, you got to explain that one.
I was like, wait, a barbed wire? What's that about?
A live wire.
A live wire. Got it. Okay, sorry, my hearing's going.
I just come out and start cutting people.
That's why. He just cut.
Can use that barbed wire to help me cut the watermelon. So you're performing at Caroline's. You're performing at Caroline's tomorrow. That's a New York institution, right? So, what's it like?
It's a home game for us.
Yeah, home field advantage.
Yeah, which is crazy. The energy in there, and it's like, it's good to get back to live entertainment. People been in their homes for the last year and a half. They could log off of YouTube, come see a live show. And from the beginning, pound for pound, like I don't overstate it. Pound for pound, this is one of the best shows that you will see from the time Talent touches the stage. He touches the stage to Capone ends the performance.
So Talent, what's anything off limits?
Oh no, we're real comedians, and I say that meaning that a lot of comics have altered their states of comedy and changed over because the climate has been flip-flopping and changing so much. But a true comedian stays true to the game. If you really believe in what you're saying on stage, it shouldn't change. Your beliefs are your beliefs, and you go hard. And we're the last line of defense that people go to get information and laugh and entertainment. And Caroline's, I just want to say, is special to us. That's why we kicked off coming out of the pandemic. We kicked off at home in Caroline's because Caroline's was the first institution to believe in the New York Kings comedy tour.
That's right.
And Talent's actually lying. What's off limits is watermelon with pepperoni on it. Just wanted to throw that in. Just wanted to throw that in.
I mean, it's good.
Keep it real, all right?
It is. I'm having a hard time trusting you when you said that the pizza's 99 cents. Nobody goes to a New Yorker isn't going to a 99-cent pizza joint.
And I don't see watermelon with pepperoni on the stock
You know what?
market
Now you're onto
tomorrow.
something. You know what? Now we're going to open a business. Now that's our next
There you
venture.
go.
We're
There
going to
you
open
go.
a shop, and it's going to be a line wrapped around the block because everybody loves a good thing. You know. So
miss
you
that
guys spend a
like
lot of
Tesla.
time with each other. Let's just see who's who here. Okay? Who is usually early to gigs?
Talent's always coming on time.
All right, and
Always.
who's always late?
Capone.
One is not here right now.
Capone. Yeah, where are you, Capone?
That was an easy answer.
My goodness.
Even defend himself.
Who dresses
There's
the best?
always one diva in the group, and that's him.
Who dresses the best, and who thinks they dress the best?
That would be the guy that's not here.
Yeah, Capone.
He thinks he dresses the
But
best.
that's why he's late, because the
Is
way
he
he
late?
dresses, he puts individual studs in his jacket himself.
Individual
He's steaming his
studs.
clothes as we speak.
tell him the show's over. He got to steam his show. He doesn't have to steam it anymore. Who's going to spend the most time at the gym?
Mark.
Oh,
And
that would be
these two.
Viera.
Couldn't
Yeah,
tell.
these guys.
I couldn't
That
tell
would be
by
Mark.
the-
That
by-
would be Mark.
Couldn't tell by the muscles there. And who has the best dimples? No, I'm just kidding.
Those dimples are prepaid. He has to bring them back at 2 o'clock.
Let me bring in the group right now. Can we bring in the whole group with them? Yeah? We can do that. Look at this. We're going to do like an 18 box. Look at this. Huh?
Hey.
My goodness. We're going to see how
you
many
guys doing?
heads. We're going to see how many heads we can fit on the screen at one time.
This is
Nice.
amazing.
Hey.
This watermelon pizza is
Y'all,
amazing.
Don't listen to him.
It's amazing,
Run,
guys.
don't walk.
I
Run.
saw your face. You were really trying to enjoy that. I saw you. You really wanted to say some likable things.
It is great because it doesn't even taste like watermelon.
Right.
I can't tell you what it tastes like, but it tastes good.
It
You
tastes
don't-
like
it doesn't
heaven.
taste. Yes.
Like a beautiful
I'll
summer
stick
day.
to
You guys
watermelon now or
have
later.
to try it first.
If they let me
That's
into
it.
Caroline's, I'm gonna be there with a little wheel-in top chef
cart?
thing. I'll just be in the back, just frying it up
Yeah.
in the back. Okay. Hey
I
guys.
was gonna say, hey, it's gonna be good material though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You just helped us with our
Thank you.
first 10 minutes.
Oh, great.
Do you use the audience to your advantage, or do you?
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
yeah.
Every guy as a part of this team has been a professional host for 20 plus years. So we welcome that interaction with the audience.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I think it's common knowledge. If you sit in the first 2 rows,
toast.
you're free game
Yeah.
for whoever's
Yeah.
on stage,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with
that's
Rob
the law.
Stapleton, the first 16 rows.
You know why? Because I hop out off the stage and I don't realize that I'm doing it sometimes.
Yeah.
I was being the 5th row and go, how did I get here?
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just my energy. I feel like half of the thing with doing comedy is connecting with the crowd. If you connect with the crowd, you can say anything and they'll take the ride with you.
Yeah.
You know?
Now,
Yeah.
they
True.
said you said Capone was the diva of the group. Who's
Yeah.
the diva of our group?
That,
Mm.
Wait, look at this. Everybody's silent.
You want to
Shake
pick
it
that
better.
one talent? You want to pick that one?
It's the one with the tie.
It's the one. No, I said the one with the dress.
Yeah.
The one with the
The one
flowy-
who enjoys the watermelon pepperoni.
That's the diva, Vanessa. She
That's it,
enjoys it.
right
Yeah.
there.
I would say the other one with the legs crossed. This one.
We're all
This one.
divas.
You know what really threw me off was the cheese on it. Keep it real.
It's
The
on
cheese
top of-
is so it's the perfect marriage.
Telling ya.
I'm
Yes.
telling you
Was it
guys,
mozzarella
try
cheese?
it.
Yeah.
Try it.
Mozzarella
It was
from the
mozzarella
bag.
really good.
cheese, yeah.
I wouldn't believe it too unless I had it.
Try
It
it.
wasn't mozzarella. It was mozzarella.
Mozzarella. Well, that's mozzarella. Real mozzarella was not that.
Save us,
Yeah.
fellas.
Mozzarella in
Save
a
us.
bag. It was like
Save us from
polio.
ourselves,
Hey,
please.
guys, thank you all for being here. Have fun this weekend. We're cheering you on, okay? Thanks for
Thank
coming
you
on this
guys
morning.
for
Tell
having us.
Capone
Thank
thanks
you
for
guys so
showing
much
up.
for having us.
Thanks, Capone.
We will.
New York Kings of Comedy performing at Caroline's on Broadway starting tomorrow at 7 p.m. with shows through Saturday. They're a good time.